Hi there, I'm Ali from Dragon Fitness Coaching and Healing, and I'm a naturopathic practitioner. So I'm here to tell you today about chronic health conditions and how you might be able to get out of that perpetual cycle of just being sick the whole time. If you suffer from any of the following chronic health conditions like digestive problems or diabetes or skin problems or anxiety, depression, obesity, and many, many others, then you might want to listen to this video because I'm going to talk to you about terrain theory today and how it relates to your health and how it could be the key to your future health and getting out of this vicious cycle. So a little bit about terrain and its opposing kind of thing, which is germ theory, which is basically what modern medicine is kind of grounded on. And in the 1920s, Rockefeller, he took over the medical schools and because he wanted to make his chemical-based pharmaceuticals more profitable, and he wanted to be able to sell these to people who were sick. Now, up until this time, naturopathy and homeopathy were taught in medical schools, and these gave their patients a more holistic approach to their health. But that all changed in the 20s, and all of this was it was based upon germ theory. Now, germ theory was proposed by Louis Pasteur, and his theory said that we get sick from attacking bacteria and viruses, and essentially we are powerless to fight them off. So his theory proposed that we kill off all of these nasty bacteria as much as we possibly can and immunize ourselves through the shot in the arm to protect ourselves. So at this point, may I add that we are actually 37 trillion bacteria cells, or our bodies have 37 trillion bacteria cells and only 30 trillion human cells. So we're actually more bacteria than human. So essentially, all these somatids, bacteria, viruses, and other kind of pathogens, they must be doing some kind of good. And you can possibly see that killing all bacteria could well end up in killing us. You've probably noticed that if you've ever taken a course of antibiotics. Yes, it might have sorted out your sore throat or what other kind of condition that you wanted to get rid of, but you might kind of have digestive problems after it, or you might have continual kind of health conditions after that because the amount of bacteria in your body has been depleted by your course of antibiotics. So terrain theory, on the other hand, says that we are healthy if our terrain, and our terrain is our cells, our body, our systems, and it says that if all those things are healthy, then we are healthy. And if that is the case, then bacteria and viruses and other kind of somatids will just do their thing. They'll just get on with their life, help us to live, rather than break down our tissues. So the analogy that I like to give for this is, imagine you've got a steak. So you've taken a steak out the fridge and you've left it on the worktop, and you go out for the day and it's a hot summer's day and you forget that you've left the steak there. When you come back, it could be a little bit mouldy, could look a little bit green. So bacteria have got in there and they've started to break down the steak. So the steak is dead, of course, so the bacteria go in there and they break it down to its, the parts of the steak that it's made from. So if you had a cow, which is an alive steak, if you like, if you had a cow in your kitchen and you left the cow there, for the afternoon, even might be hot, the bacteria wouldn't get into the cow, it wouldn't start breaking the cow down. It wouldn't turn green, it wouldn't turn mouldy because the cow is alive. And it's the same kind of thing for our bodies. If our tissues are alive and they're vibrant, then the bacteria are not going to go in there and break it down to its constituent parts. It will just leave it alone because it's just doing what it needs to do. So my approach as a naturopathic practitioner is to optimize the health of your body. And most of us are not very healthy generally, unfortunately, these days, because we've been exposed to many chemicals in our lives, in our food, in our air, in our water, in our drugs, and it's a positive minefield to negotiate these things and stay healthy. So my role is try and help you to navigate this labyrinth, really. And if you follow the terrain theory approach, you avoid the drugs, you avoid pharmaceuticals, you avoid these, and you work with good nutrition, good lifestyle practices using naturopathic protocols. And why should we do this? Well, we are natural. So it makes complete sense that we should undertake natural protocols rather than resorting to chemical and unnatural approaches which don't work with our bodies. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how I might be able to help you, you can download a free PDF from the link below. You can also download my ebook, again, the link is below. And you can also book a consultation with me. Now you can do this in person if you live in Hong Kong, or we can set it up online on Zoom. So I hope this has helped you. Like, subscribe to my channel, pop a little comment in the notes below. That'd be really helpful for me. And if you have any questions, then please do get in touch. Thanks a lot.